And
Okay.
we'll move to our next speaker now, CA Chinmay Pathak. And his use case is on Appealyzer. So I'm assuming that has something to do with using AI to respond to appeals and respond to notices and create appeals as such. So the floor is yours.
Yes, a very pleasant afternoon to everybody. Uh, Sir, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the term appealizer, sir, the random guess that you took, it's not related to that regarding framing of appeals. It is more related to all the chartered accountants in practice, traditional practice, who are not into core litigation. So, for example, if a client comes up and asks us any question which is not directly into the act, which is not directly into a provision, but has been decided by an income tax case at an ITAT level, as a traditional practitioner, we are not updated on a day-to-day basis to that. Only the core litigationers who are into specific litigations are used to doing this. So I created a tool which is roughly at a very minimal, it uses a very minimal cost, almost zero cost, except the API that it uses. It is regarding that on a day-to-day basis, how it creates summary for the daily decisions that ITAT pronounces. So first, I will go into the demo, and then we will go into the fundamentals of how I created this. It's a very easy to use tool. So as you can see, this is my this is the front end screen that you can see. It's a tool. Now what this is all auto selected. I will just reload it once. You can see the bench Pune because I come under the jurisdiction where it is Pune. You can select whatever jurisdiction you are into. But since I am residing in Pune or Nasik, whatever it may be, the jurisdiction is Pune. Income tax appeal, and I will select the date. Okay. Every day, a CA comes to his office in the morning, 11 a.m. For example, he just has to select its previous date. For the ease of reference, I'm using 23rd of February, 23rd of May. So it will, once you click on get captcha, it will get the captcha from the ITAT's website. So I'll enter it, file, I'll submit it. Now, what is happening basically? My program is approaching the ITAT website. It is downloading all the orders that are pronounced by ITAT Pune on that specific 23rd of May. It is taking those PDF to ChatGPT, which is trained by me on how to summarize orders. And after summarizing entirely, it is giving the results here, where I will be able to read all the orders and there will be summaries for it in four lines. So, for example, if there are 10
Sorry
orders,
to break it apart. The screen is not actually visible right now.
okay,
Um,
so
Word document is being shown there.
Yeah, the screen is visible, but it is stuck.
At
now
the,
visible, sir.
yeah, now we can see.
Should I repeat the process or should I let it continue?
No, please continue.
Yeah, yeah. So it is giving the summaries of each and every case that was pronounced on that day. So for a general traditional CA practitioner who is not into core litigation, what it is going to present is magic. So a classic example is that if a client comes to me and asks me, sir, I am selling a rural agricultural land and I'm taking, for example, 40% of amount in black. Is it also is it taxable, sir, if tomorrow a raid happens on me? So as a general practitioner, this answer does not lie in the Income Tax Act, but there is a case law which says that if the main income is exempt, then any on money, any income which is earned in black from the same source is also should be exempt. So it helps us in day-to-day traditional consulting whenever questions comes up. So let it summarize all the 10. So there are 10 decisions on that date. So it is taking some time. So let it summarize. And all these decisions that it is summarizing, we are going to get complete details, which will be fed into an Excel sheet. So we can download that Excel sheet and keep us for our reference. Now, the question that arises here is that there are alternative practice softwares, research softwares available, but they are very costly. Like for example, Taxman, the basic subscription goes for 30,000 a year. And for that rupees that we are affording, we are not into core litigation. So there's no stuff for buying a software only for the purpose of research. That too, if you subscribe to their emails, their daily emails that will come into your emails, email their daily analysis, it will not contain detailed summaries. It will be like click here to buy subscription for reading entire. My software or my process, which is a completely developed on my local system and is not published anywhere, is doing it for a very minimal cost. So before going into the fundamentals and the tools used, it's a very basic and any CA can use it in his office. I will go into that part. Let's first complete the demo. So now my summarizing, it has summarized all the 10 of 10 PDFs of the orders that were pronounced on 23rd of May. So if each order is of roughly 30 pages, you would have required 13 to 10, 300 pages to be read out to know what is exactly in the decision. And that's not going to work. Now, I will just look here, view AI summary. It's a 4-line summary, sir. The tribunal dismissed the assess's appeal. Why? Because for unexplained cash deposits. And there is a detailed summary. It's just 5 to 6 lines. So there is the TOLA Act that came during COVID. I will go here again. This case summary, 4 line, I will read it. Okay, this is something like that. So if I have anything related to 36.58, any disallowance thing, I know that this is the case that has decided. Now, nobody has time to read it all and all. So you can just download here the Excel sheet and it will come here. Once you open it, you will see, since I was not able to format the Excel, it will come like this, roughly like this. But see, sir, here there is detailed summary and there is 4-line summary for every case. So for example, if my client is asking me about something related to gold, or I just need to search about in the database, I will write gold. If it is something related to it, and okay, if not, then cash deposit. So it has cash deposit something. What is the detailed summary? Firstly, there is something called as in whose favor the decision came. So this one, sir. So it came in the favor of revenue. So it's not of my use. If it is in the favor of assessee, then only it is of my use. So daily, if we go it and if we do this task on a daily basis, it will take hardly a minute to summarize the entire data. But I will have the summaries of all the case laws that are pronounced by my jurisdictional ITAT. You can use this for GST as well. You can use this for RERA as well. And there is no such limitation of using it. The cost is very minimal, and I would come on to it now. So this is regarding the demonstration that I had to present. You can see the summary. There is a detailed summary. If you are interested in the case law, the detailed summary is here. If you are just interested in what has happened, the 4-line summary is here. What are the key issues involved? So, okay, the validity of reassessment was there, interest. So now various notices are being issued this year, which were not issued by the National Faceless Authority. So all those will be here that, okay, the notices were quashed. Which are the sections involved? 148, 150. Everything will come here. And not only that, sir, the relevant order link will also come. You can just copy this on your Google Chrome and you will get the order directly. So there is no need to buy any premium software or do anything. You just need to have this. Now, what exactly it is using? Firstly, I will go to the problems that it is addressing. Time-consuming manual reading. Every day in and out, we cannot read all the orders. All the general practitioners who are not into core litigation, be it GST, RERA, or whatever, they don't have time to read those orders. So this program is there, which will manually, it will scan it automatically. It will use the trained ChatGPT to give them the output, desired output. And it will take only a minute in the morning of the day. You just have to do it. Then secondly, subscription cost of other platforms is very high. Here we are using paid version of ChatGPT and the API. If we could calculate the cost, it will roughly be rupee 1 or rupee 2 or less than that, I would say, as I have assessed it based on what I have used. Third one is that those chartered accountants who are not into litigation, there is again their knowledge base is limited to the circulars, or we would say to the act. It is not going beyond what the decisions are there with the IT. So it will tackle this issue as well. Then our ICAI does not have any tool which is subsidized for the daily analysis of this case laws. So this issue will also get addressed. And again, we are going to get an Excel sheet for a daily, the master Excel sheet, which will have all the case laws there. So that way it will again get organized. And now what are the tools used I have here?
Chinmay, last 1 minute.
Yes, sir. So Python script is I have used here with the help of ChatGPT, Llama Coder, and ChatGPT is trained. So I've used the API key. And last is the Excel file where all this data gets fed, sir. These are the basic important tools that I have used here. And any chartered accountant who has this Python script with them and paid version of ChatGPT, can use this in other local system. This is not a published thing. So they can use this for RERA, they can use this but for income tax, it is a ready-made with me. So they can copy paste this within their system and they can start using it only after entering their income. With this, sir, I summarize and I thank you for this opportunity.
Right. Thank you very much. And this is just something which is wonderful that with the help of these 2 or 3 tools, you can create such a use case. So no questions on this from my end, but the floor is open for Subha sir and Vineet sir. Thank you.
This is a very good one, and as you mentioned, the simplicity of using the open source tools and very minimal cost for the API script. All we need is, the use of Llama coder as well, and all we need is to think and take the necessity into opportunity. Good.
Nice one. So just to clarify, this is on your local system.
Yes, sir, local system.
Okay. So did you consider LM Studio?
No, sir, my machine is not capable of going beyond what I have currently have. So I haven't explored. Firstly, I was exploring to go through VBA using only Excel, a single click Excel that will do all this stuff. But that was not possible, as one of my friends who suggested me this is not possible using Excel. So then with the help of this guide.
Okay. No, wonderful. I mean, so all of us have limitations. So we can't have the best of machines and we have to work in limitations, and any technology, any innovation is good if it works within the boundary conditions and where maximum people can use it. So good work. I don't have any other questions. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chinmay. And with that, I'd also like to hand over the mic to Vinny ji for the rest of the hackathon use cases. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Rishir.